let's go in and absolutely clock the makeup I did for my friend. All right, let's start right here. I'm gonna for reference, this is how we started. Zoom. I'm gonna hit the zoom on everything I could have done better. First of all, the lips look amazing, very natural. I did slightly overline, but you can't even tell. They look great. I love the bronzer on the nose. Very natural, very subtle, not too intense, and it doesn't look like she can't breathe. The skin tone match, I mean, could it have been better? Yes. Can skin tone match almost always be better? In my opinion, a lot of the times. Skin tone match is pretty hard. If we're ignoring like the concealer part and just looking at the forehead part to the body, I think it looks okay. She doesn't necessarily look like a floating head. However, the concealer color that I did use was definitely like, oh, I don't know, it gives me golden, but when I was looking at it originally, it didn't per se, and let's put the live on. Let's put the live on. It didn't per se look golden. I don't know. It looks okay. I'm not gonna lie. The shading is where that relationship between me and shading. It's not the easiest relationship, but we're getting better. I think it looks fine as a whole, though. But I feel like it does look a little more yellow than I intended to. And we're going to run it back live. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go like this. She's so cute. I love it. So you can see the full effect. Like, give me head tilt. Yes, ma'am. All right, so that's the foundation. The bronzer looks nice. The blush, I use a combination of Fenty, the cream bronzer. I think I used a little bit of a Sephora collection bronzer, and I think it looks really nice on this side. However, this is an honest critique, on this side, I did not blend it really well compared to this one. This one looks seamless and cute, and I love how intense it is. Like, I love that like intense blush apple on the apples of the cheek. Looks great. I guess inside I didn't realize like I did not blend this part well. Forehead's a little shiny. I could have put some more loose powder on the forehead. Brows on point. I mean, she gave me a great base to work with, though. Her brows at the jump, oh my gosh, were on point. And look at this, the way she opens her eyes. Another struggle I had when I was doing concealer, y'all, but I definitely struggled like getting the concealer all the way underneath her eye. Like, that was hard for me. So I don't know, like around where the eyeshadow is, I struggled to get the concealer like all the way up there. So looking at this eye, I could have smoked this out a little bit better in the lash line. Yeah, no excuse for that. But it was a nice mauvey pink that I put underneath I think I had a brown one at first on the lash line, lower lash line, and then I blended it out with a Juvia's Place. Like, she has a mauve palette, but those brows are slaying, and I love the lid as well. I did like a little eyeshadow wing moment, and looking back at this video, that wing moment definitely, like, you could see it right there. Just frames her eye really well. Love the brows, y'all. She's so quirky, so silly. How we started, y'all. Definitely, I used a lot of color corrector. Her brows, I had been matting them out with loose powder. I use color corrector in a lot of areas because she does have some dark marks, of course. Some more intense than others. So that was really fun to play with. And this is how time progressed. Her brows were just amazing to work on. There's my big head in the way. I loved working on her brows. Like, wow. 20 minutes on the brows, but well worth it. Damn, that was a little while. Lord have mercy on my timing. I actually took off the whole foundation of that because I was mixing foundations and accidentally put a really light foundation on her forehead. So I took it off and then went in with the darker one. But then she started looking good. Another struggle point, the color corrector was not disappearing. Like, it was wild to me. But look at her looking like a nice little egg. I loved it. That's my honest review. Like, let me know what you thought. What could I have done better besides timing? But we always working on that.